Hello everyone, I'm Kajal and now we are going to continue the ninth class. With the ninth class, the chapter we were discussing respiration in the plants and we are going to continue with that chapter. In this video, we will discuss about the kinds of respiration as well as the experiments that are showing how the respiration takes place in the plants. So let us begin with the kinds of the respiration. First, there are two types of respiration that takes place in the plants as well as the organisms. First is aerobic respiration and the second one is anaerobic respiration. Now what is the difference between these two respirations? The aerobic respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen. Means this process takes place in the presence of oxygen. That process is known as the aerobic oxygen. Normal respiration process that we are respiring, inhaling oxygen, giving out carbon dioxide, so that is the aerobic respiration. Second thing is anaerobic respiration. Now this respiration, few parts like fruits and seeds of a plant, they are showing this respiration temporarily. How they are showing? When there is a lack of oxygen in the plants, then they are showing the anaerobic respiration. This respiration, it takes place in the absence of oxygen. So respiration that takes place in the absence of oxygen is known as the anaerobic respiration. And if we talk about the anaerobic respiration, in the anaerobic respiration, the ethyl alcohol or ethanol is forming as well as carbon dioxide they are giving out. So these are the byproduct. I will show you one equation, by that way it will be clear to you. They are giving out plus carbon dioxide plus 2 moles of ATP. So in the anaerobic respiration, this is an aerobic respiration. In this respiration, because the plants are respiring in the absence of oxygen, they simply the glucose content is breaking down and giving the formation of ethyl alcohol or ethanol. So this is ethanol or ethyl alcohol as well as 2 moles of carbon dioxide plus 2 moles of ATP. In anaerobic respiration, 2 moles of ATP is producing, and in the aerobic respiration, 38 moles of ATP is forming. As well as one more difference is there. In the plants, ethanol formation takes place, and if we talk about the animals, in the animals, lactic acid is formed during the anaerobic respiration. In the human beings also, sometimes if you feel suffocation in that sense, in that circumstances, your body, the content of glucose in your body starts breaking to give the energy to your body, and in that situation, which thing is forming? The lactic acid formation takes place. So lactic acid in the animals and ethanol in the plants. So these are the two formations. Next we will discuss about, before starting, here is the comparison given in between the aerobic and anaerobic respiration. I have covered up whole points, you just go through from that. Next we are going to continue with the experiments of the respiration process. So first experiment is given you, experiment to prove that oxygen is used up during the respiration process. So oxygen, whenever the seeds, they are showing the respiration process, how they are using the oxygen process. Here they have given you experimental setup. They have taken 2 beakers, conical flask, two conical flask they have taken, A and B, and 1 beaker also they are taking. 1 cork they are adding to close this mouth. Afterward they are also, I'll show you, suspended 1 tube, inside it both side, and in this tube they are taking soda lime. Let us begin. So, two beakers they have taken. In the first beaker, they are taking the beans, soaked beans. That soaked means they have soaked it overnight. Okay. Afterward, in the second beaker, B beaker, they are taking the boiled seeds. Boiled seeds, why they are boiling? To kill that seeds, so that they are not showing any kind of respiration. Afterward, also here in this one, they are also adding the carbolic acid or any antiseptic to prevent the bacterial decay, to prevent the entry of bacteria as well as their action. So that is the function of the carbolic acid in that. Next thing is that they are keeping here in this beaker, they are taking the water. What is happening here? After they have taken the wet cloth also, wet cotton, and they are taking the beans over that. After few days, when they are observing this whole system, what they are observing, that the beans that are present in beaker A, that shows the respiration, that are also sprouting, starts sprouting. And if they have checked about the seeds that are present in beaker B, that are, there is no action, means that are completely killed yet. Okay, there is no action. And as well as the water that is present here, the water from this side, in this side, that is risen up to here. This side also it is risen up, but lesser as compared to this side. Now after this thing, they have also tested one thing. They are taking the burning candle, you can say, near to bottle A, and afterward they are saying that the burning candle that they are keeping near to this side, that easily lit off immediately. And afterward this same experiment they have taken this side, but they have seen that, they observed that the candle is shows its combustion for few minutes, and afterward it lit off. How it is happening and why this water level risen up? Because the carbon dioxide oxygen content that was present in this side, that is used by that beans for the respiration process, and because there is no action in this side, that that oxygen content is not used by it. So that's why that candle is immediately lit off here and was burning for a few seconds this side. As well as because the gas that was present here in this beaker, that was already used by that beans, so that the water level is risen up this side, and few amount of gas is also used by these beans. No doubt they have not shown any kind of respiration, but they had used the gas, so that's why this water level is risen up little. So this was your experiment. Hope you understood that the oxygen gas is required for the respiration of the beans. Second experiment we are going to discuss, that the carbon dioxide is produced during the respiration process. Now we will discuss this experiment. They have given you this experiment in two types, means one alternate method they have also given here. So in this experiment they are again using the two beakers, in which one container they are using the soaked seeds, and in the second one they are using the boiled seeds. Again same, soaked seeds, and here this side boiled seeds. And again they are using the wet cotton. What is the function of wet cotton? Wet cotton is giving the water content to the seeds. Wet cotton, lime water. Now this is A and this is B. What is happening? Again, see that they have taken the two beakers. In first one, they have taken the soaked seeds with wet cotton, and the second one again the boiled seeds with the wet cotton. Afterward, they are keeping this experiment for few hours. They are keeping this setup for few 2-3 days. Sorry. After 2 to 3 days, they are seeing that these seeds shows the sprouting process, already starts the growth, and here this side no reaction takes place. What they are doing afterward, they are taking this beaker and keeping in front of this test tube where they have taken the lime water. Afterward, what they are observing, when they are tilting this beaker to this lime water, immediately this lime water starts turning milky. Why it turns milky? Because the carbon dioxide content is mixed with it. This is the good example to test that whether the carbon dioxide is present or not. We have to test it by the help of lime water. The lime water turns milky whenever it come in contact with the carbon dioxide, and same setup we have tested with this beaker, but no reaction takes place. So by that way we came to know that the carbon dioxide is produced with the during the respiration process. One more setup they have given you. They have taken the 3 beakers. In that way they have attached one I show you the alternating of this experiment. They are taking the beakers, soaked seed, boiled seed, as well as the lime water, and they have taken here the lime water, and they are attaching this with the soda lime. What is the function of soda lime? Soda lime is restricting the entry of the carbon dioxide. Afterward, this one they are attaching with the other beaker, this beaker with the next, and by that way these 4 beakers are attached with each other. What is happening? The beaker that they have here, they are taking the lime water, and here the boiled seeds. The beaker that is attached with the soaked seeds, that lime water shows the appearance of the milky, means it turns milky, and here this side there will be no reaction, and by that way we also came to know that the carbon dioxide is produced during the respiration process. Next process is there, experiment to prove that the carbon dioxide is produced in the green plants during the respiration process. This experiment you might have read in your lower classes too, where we are taking one potted plant in a jar, and as well as we are covering this jar with the black cloth to prevent the photosynthesis process, because black cloth is restricting the entry of the sunlight, and by that way it is not showing any kind of photosynthesis process. This jar we are taking, and one side we are taking the lime water. Again we are going to attach these beakers. So 2 beakers we are going to attach. By this way and this process, this experiment, we came to know that the carbon dioxide is also producing during the respiration of the green plants. So this jar, the potted green plant jar, we are covering it with the black cloth to prevent the photosynthesis process. Air is coming from by this way, and this way carbon dioxide free air. These are airtight jars. So here we have the soda lime to absorb the carbon dioxide content. This is also lime water. Now see that how this experiment takes place. We have taken the 3 jars. In which one we have taken the potted plant. First jar, here we have taken the lime water, as well as the mic we have attached, and there we have attached the soda lime to prevent the entry of the carbon dioxide in the jar, so that because the carbon dioxide is not coming in this lime water, that lime water will be will be transparent, means there will be no milkiness in this lime water. Afterward, this air is going to the potted plant, carbon dioxide free air, and from this jar also the air is entering to the lime water, and here you can see that this lime water turns milky. Why it turns milky? Because the air that is coming from this jar is producing the carbon dioxide process. No doubt there is no photosynthesis takes place in the potted plant, but during that process, during the respiration process of that plant, they are producing the carbon dioxide, and due to that carbon dioxide this water turns milky. So by that way you can also aim to know that the carbon dioxide content is produced during the respiration of the green plants. So this was the experiment. Next one experiment, in the next experiment they have shown that the heat is produced during the respiration process. How we can came to know that the heat is produced? We are taking the two jars. In the first jar again we are taking the soaked seeds, and the second jar we will take the boiled seeds, means killed one seeds, and again for restricting the entry of the bacteria we are adding the carbolic acid in the boiled seeds to prevent the entry of the bacteria. Here we are adding the thermometers in the each jar. Here we are filling this full jar with the seeds. Two jars we are taking, one jar with the soaked seeds and the second jar with the boiled seeds, killed seeds. Okay, we will fill this jar with the seeds. Same thing we will do with the second jar. Thermometer we have attached thermometer to it, and we are taking the seeds inside it. Okay, so these are the two jars. I am showing you the seeds. Okay, so this is the soaked seeds and these are the boiled seeds. We have attached the thermometer to it, both side. So here thermometer is attached. What you will observe after few hours, this temperature, the temperature of this side, beaker A, that will be risen up, means the respiration process takes place in the seeds, and during that respiration heat is evolved, and here you can see that there will be no reaction because these seeds are already dead. They are not showing any kind of heat, so they are not producing heat. That's why it is rightly said that during the respiration process heat is evolved. Now we are going to discuss your last experiment of this chapter. So last experiment is that the anaerobic respiration. How we will show the anaerobic respiration? For this process, for showing this experiment, we are taking the tub of mercury, and firstly we are taking one test tube. This is the test tube filled with the mercury. Afterward we are putting some seeds in it, boiled seeds again, soaked seeds again. Okay, soaked as well as these seeds. For these seeds we are removing their peels too, so we are using the pea seeds for this experiment, pea seeds with removed peels, and we are taking it in the mercury test tube, and also we are tilting it in the mercury tub. Then what is happening? After few hours you will see that in this test tube the space will be generated. Here space will be generated and these seeds will be pushed down. Why it pushed down? Because the carbon dioxide again is produced there. No doubt in these seeds no oxygen is entered during this in this apparatus, but due to the anaerobic respiration carbon dioxide is generated there. After few hours, when this gap is generated there, they are adding some amount of potassium hydroxide. Now what is the function of potassium hydroxide? Potassium hydroxide is responsible to absorb the carbon dioxide. Two acids are there, potassium hydroxide as well as the soda lime, that are absorbing the carbon dioxide. Soda lime is responsible for absorbing the carbon dioxide from the air, and this we are using here for absorbing the carbon dioxide. When you are putting the potassium hydroxide in this experiment, this gap again will be will not be there, will disappear from that. So by this way you came to know that anaerobically also the plants show, the seeds show the respiration process. So this was all about our chapter. Hope you understood the whole experiments and the other things. Thank you very much.